Today, I'm in Middle East, one of the biggest hunting expo of 2024. Here there are multiple weapons, multiple guns being put on display. Let me just show you how this place looks like. It's not just the assault rifles, it's majorly about hunting weapons, but then there are also assault rifles being put on display from Caracal. That's one of the favorite brands, and there is MP3, so let me take you in. Right now, I'm in the Caracal's weapons display. We got SMGs with us, and we got Great Sultan 5.56, which is like equivalent to M14, or which is of the American assault rifles. This comes with assault rifles. These are the assault rifles. The only thing that I love about Caracal is about these weapons. There you can easily touch and operate, but then you have to be careful. They are string to attach. You cannot take it off somewhere, but then yeah, they do not have magazines with these. So all you have to do is handle these things. So these SMGs cocking system is quite different. The cocking systems comes from on the top. So when you do it, that side gets cocked up. So you have scope. So there are long range. Maybe this is 2x in your games. How you call it as 2x? These are like kind of red dot, and there are multiple. One, I just need to unload this one. So they also have the scope which is having a red dot. Probably I expect this to be a red dot. Let me just check. They have a silencer on the front, but then there is a suppression. Yeah, that's a dot scope one. Maybe when you have an LEDs lights on, you can use them. These are different SMGs, and they have multiple assault rifles. So let's go with some of the mini one. The major one which I actually love is Sultan, because 816 is one of the extremely best models of what Edge's Caracal has been doing, and they also have extraordinary bullets, and it's kind of taking the market way beyond. So when it comes to Middle East weapon expansion or weapon businesses, being here, and this is the only company that is making its loud noise in the Middle East. Well, so now I'm going to explain you how SMGs work. So you might have seen Black Cat commandos, para commandos, guys in their black dresses. They use these guns because they have to move quick, move fast, and get and infiltrate and shoot. These are usually these designs are like with 30 bullets, 30 to 40, and the magazine is 50 up full. I mean the magazine capacity is, and so when it goes, they have a burst system. So I want to show you. When you cock, these SMGs have a cocking system like this. Okay, when you cock it, you can either hold it here or you can hold it here based on kind of a movement you are in. If you're in a CQB movement where you're completely getting into an enemy territory and just trying to evacuate people, or like it depends on kind of a situation that you are stuck with. So either you can have a hold here or you can have a hold here, and then these are movements like this thing is completely lock. It's a lock. Your bullets, you can't fire or trigger anything. This is a single mode, so every time you press there is a single bullet coming out of it. And this is a burst mode. When you press hold, you can completely empty the magazine in a second. Or the magazine just gets emptied in just like a fraction of a second. So that's how these things work. These are different kind of scopes for SMGs based on the design that you're using. You can use directly these viewpoints as well. You can directly have these views. So I'll also show the other gun which has those views. And this is a foldable one. You can fold and use. So this gives you more of friction, and there is no stability when you use it. Usually when you don't have a shoulder support. So that's how these guns work, and that's all for today on SMGs. And I'll also try to explain if I get some other assault weapons. Majorly I'm much into assaults. I know this is a hunting expo, but then I'm much into assaults. If I get something in assaults, I'll try to explain. Of course, if I'm doing something wrong, it's more of my excitement and learning things. If I'm explaining something wrong, do let me know in the comments. If there is something wrong, I'll correct it myself, and would love to know more. Now that you see the sniper, these snipers are extremely advanced ones. They are not just another guns. These are people who are experts can only handle them. Of course, I tried setting the scope for 600. There is a way building. Can you show them the building there? Okay, and can you pass me the phone so I can just show them through the scope? Of course, I tried setting it up, but I'm not sure if I can actually show it to you in this lens. Yeah, that's the building. That's the window. Oh, I don't know if I can see this, but yeah, I was focusing on one of these windows here. We're done with SMGs. We're done with assault rifles. Here we come with these pistons. So, well, Caracal is extremely famous for its pistols. So Let me teach you one basic thing. Ensure you keep your fingers out of the triggers when you are trying to hold the gun. And then, of course, I'm trying to show the gun that is empty, so that I'm going to point it at the camera. So it's done, it's empty. And in this, they have a advanced, like safety catches are quite different. So you just have to pull the trigger in front, so there's a safety catch on already. Until you cock it, this trigger is not going to operate. So that's something nice that I observed in these pistols actually. Usually in the pistols we have like here, but then this is something handy and I love it. So there are multiple designs like this. So let me show you this one. So when you cock it, so these guns are quite heavy. When you see it in movies or something, it seems to be very lighter, but the way we handle it seems very lighter, but they are quite heavy when you hold them. Let's say it's a semi one, like maybe around 100, 300, 400 grams, I guess, I'm not sure. So there's a sight, okay? These guns have sights. I'll show you from the camera angle of my viewpoint. So I'll just do a 2x, so it is easy for you guys to watch it. So when I do, that's your sight, and that's how you align it and then take a headshot. Well, after the guns, I had to move towards these polar bears fur. Well, that's one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. We also had those wolves fur. Imagine like those speakers in your home, those crocodiles just being put on the wall. It's not for normal people, of course, who are into hunting, they would love it. That's a whole goddamn crocodile's chair. It's only people who are into hunting, they will understand this, the importance of it. Of course, it's more expensive. So the gazelle or these deers or whatever you call them, all those on the wall mounts are not just some statues. They are real gazelles being shot down and they've been put for display. They also have other kind of guns. Like these guns are not the one you use in the battleground. These guns are one which have like small pellets or BB guns, we can call it as. These are used for hunting, but not for bigger animals. For small animals, for birds, you can use them. So right now what I'm holding is not some real gun. These are like airsoft guns, and you can use them for small hunting or some games, anything that you play around. But of course it hurts very bad. One small bullet will hurt you, but it won't damage your infiltrate through your body. But yeah, it hurts very bad. So yeah, these are toy guns. So I was just trying to understand how these guns are, and if you're free, you can go around to this place, visit it and explore. Well, it reminded me one more gun, that is our old days when we were in NCC. We used to use .22. It's the same model, but then the bullets are different, but it's the same model that we used to learn during our NCC days. That just gave me a glimpse of how these guns are. So these are like more of a practice guns and more of improving your accuracy. But that's all for today, and if you want to watch more videos, do follow Varun Katti Hammer Mindset. I'm gonna come with a lot of them.